Hey you guys, welcome back to my goddamn channel. It is your boy Jvanity, and I am coming at you with a brand new little backdrop. Trying to switch things up for 2018. Like I said I would, so that's a work in progress. We'll probably keep switching it up. But anyways you guys, I am so excited to come with you today with this video featuring the new Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette from his Lovesick collection. Oh my god, you guys, I am so excited, I can't even talk. But yes, you guys, I am very excited to show you guys how I created this look. I'm hoping and loving it, and I'm hoping you guys are feeling the same way. That's what I meant to say, and I just went left when it just went right. But anyways, yeah, you guys, I really managed to get this palette before it sold out in 3 goddamn minutes. Jesus was on my side. Thank you, Jesus. You took the wheel. And also I managed to cop 2 of these, one for me and one for the boyfriend. We're both addicted to his products, so I had to pick those 2 up. But you guys, if you are interested in learning how to achieve this look, stay tuned, because how else are you going to fucking learn? Like, please tell me how you learn how to do this if you don't watch it. But anyways, you guys, thank you for being back here on my channel, and if you are new, what's up, what's good, what's poppin', are you ready to step it up? Are you ready to go from like here to like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do for you. So stay tuned to learn how we got this video. It's gonna be dope, it's gonna be cute, it's gonna be fresh, everything that you want to be. So remember, we're gonna keep it cute, let's keep it poppin', and let's go now. Alright guys, let's get into this video. As you've seen from the intro, it's going to be a very warm, like berry type of feel today. And I'm very excited because we achieved this look using the brand new Jeffree Star Lovesick collection, the Blood Sugar palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to use this palette. As you can see, it is just these beautiful, like rich, just like warm, like reds and berries and golds. Like Jeffree definitely like did it with this palette. I couldn't wait to get this. This was like something I was waiting for in the mail, but I'm very excited to use it and create some looks. So if you guys are interested, let's get into this eye. So let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and open her up, and this is what she looks like. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and take our good old Morphe brush. This is going to be the Morphe R37. And we are going to go ahead and take this color right here on the top row, the third one in. It is called Cake Mix. So we're going to go ahead and take that, and we're going to go ahead and place that into my crease. And oh, sorry guys, I've already primed my lids, and I've already set them. I just primed them with my leftover primer from Benefit, the Professional. And then I literally just threw a little concealer on just to even out the skin tone. And I just threw on some translucent powder, and we're good to go. So now after we dipped into Cake Mix, we're going to go ahead and just dust that off. And there isn't too much kickback, which is really good. They're really pigmented, as you can see. I love when a palette can give you pigment and it doesn't give you too much like kickback. Let's just get this bitch started. So we're gonna go ahead and place that into the crease, and as you can see, it's like a very just like neutral, like type of warm, like it's just a beautiful color, and these are very buttery and soft, very easy to blend out. So as you can see, we're just defining that crease, and I'm just placing that into the crease using like windshield and circular motions. And out here in the outer corner, I like to go with bigger circles and bigger swipes. And as I start to go into the inner part of the eye, I like to like make the circles start to get tighter, smaller, just to get that definition right in the area that we want it. And same thing with my swipes, I start to put less pressure and just smaller swipes and smaller circles, and less pressure as you guys go in, because if you put too much pressure, you're going to add too much pigment and you're going to look like you got beat up. Bitch, you're gonna look like Snooki off of the first season of Jersey Shore. The poor thing got punched right in her face.
Scissor in my ride, like 3-6. Now I'm feeling so fly.
Whatever happened to that guy? Do you guys know? If you do, please like comment below. Okay, so go ahead and just keep blending that out like we say on this channel every single goddamn video. There's no such thing as too much blending. So now that we have that all defined and it's looking pretty snatched, we're gonna go ahead and take another Morphe brush. This is going to be the Morphe R39, which is like a smaller, like more dense like packing brush. I like to use this for this next shade, and we're going to go ahead and take the next shade from the Blood Sugar palette. We're going to go ahead and take this one right here. This is going to be called Tongue Pop. Bitch, I can't tongue pop, so I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to embarrass myself. But I can pop that ass though. And so go ahead and just dip into that Tongue Pop shade from the palette. And this one does have a little more kickback, but nothing like crazy. And what we're going to do with this shade, we're not going to go ahead and start like blending out. What we're going to do is like pack it in that inner corner, because we want to get the most pigment and the most payoff. And I love like just packing this shade on top of that cake mix color, because it really just creates like this super warm like salmon, like I don't know, like very peachy I guess type of color, and it's just like obsessed. So go ahead and just keep packing that on top of that shade we just placed, and a little bit, you can pack it a little here. You can start to pack it a little in here and just start to bring it in just very lightly, not a lot of pressure. And we're going to go ahead, and when we get into this inner part here, just with the very tip of the brush, hardly any pressure at all, I like to just drag it here in this inner corner just to create some definition, so it is a cohesive look, so it doesn't just stop and you have like a harsh line. So you're just going to go ahead and keep packing that on, and that's looking pretty cute. So what I like to do now, just to intensify it, because I do want to try and get use as many colors from this palette in this eye, which I think I have. So I'm going to go ahead and take the same shade, Tongue Pop again, on one side of the brush, and on the other side I'm going to go ahead and take the shade here. This is called Prick, and that's going to be the one that has like the little like needle like pressed into it. Super cute. With that shade, Prick, we're going to go ahead and press that on top of the Tongue Pop shade, just to give us a more like rosy type of eye. Like we're going for that very like blush rose, super, well I guess it's not really blush because blush is lighter, but you know guys what I'm talking about, just that rose color. It's not really red and it's not really like, it's hard to explain. But anyway, so just keep patting over and over and over until you create this type of shade. And we're going to go ahead and with what on the other side that has the shade Tongue Pop, we're going to go ahead and just blur that out here. We're just going to go ahead and go softly over those edges just to make sure that everything blends out seamlessly. So now that you have it like that, what I like to do now is go back in with our first brush that we used today on the eye, the Morphe R37. We're going to go ahead and with nothing else on the brush, we're just going to go over the edge of the overall eye just to make sure that there is nothing looking too hard. It's looking really soft, really blended. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. So that is looking cute. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go ahead and take our concealer. We're going to take the Tarte Shape Tape and Light. Okay, so literally I just put a little there on the back of my hand. And we're going to go ahead and take the, if I can find it. I have all these damn brushes in front of me. Do you think I know which one I want to use? No. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and this is just a little like painting brush from Michaels, like a super flat brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take the concealer from the back of my hand and just put a little on the brush. And we're going to go ahead and start to define the crease of our eye so we can go ahead and build like this like cut crease, I guess you can call it. And like I said in the last video, I did learn this little trick from Nicole Guerrero. I do like to place some concealer on my eye. I like to go ahead and look up, and as you can see, the concealer will transfer, and wherever it transfers, that's where I'll begin to cut my crease. Because throughout the day, if I don't follow that crease, if I do put any type of like shadow, or especially like a cream shadow or any type of shimmer, glitter, whatever, it will transfer up there and it's just going to look messy. This way you go ahead and defeat all that and you make it part of the look. You fool the eye and it's easier and cuter at the end of the day. So go ahead and just keep dragging that concealer all over the eye. And what I like to do now to even get it more precise of a cut crease, I go in with another little craft brush from Michaels. As you can see, it's like a super small pointed brush. I take some concealer and I'll really just go over the edge of that concealer just to really create a sharp line, just to make sure that it does look super clean and not messy. It's just about being precise and taking your time. Don't rush through it. You guys, take your time. If you want to achieve the look, then just make sure you have the time to create it, because these looks are very detail oriented, so it is going to take a little more time. Like, that just is what it is. People are like, oh, they make it look so easy, this and that. It's not that we making it look easy, it's that we take the time and we just make sure that it is precise, and that's how you create a clean, sharp looking, blended out eye. It's just making sure you have the time to put into it.
One eternity later.
Okay, so now that I've done that, I'll go back in with that little craft brush again, and I'll go ahead and I'll just like stamp it further. And I'll kind of like start to like flick it out just so it can start to blend into the outer corner shade that we have going on with light pressure. So now that we have that, I just like to make sure that I stamp that concealer and pat it onto the eye just to take off any excess concealer, because you don't want like a super wet eye. So the next shade that we're going to take, now that we are letting that concealer dry, is we're going to go ahead and take the next shade over from ColourPop, and this is going to be called Sweetener. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use our finger first to pat onto the eye. I feel like with these type of shades, like, my finger works best. I mean, if you do feel different, go ahead and use whatever works for you then. So go ahead and take that, and I like just to start here with the center of the eye with patting motions. I'll go ahead and just start to pat that all over the eye, and that concealer is just working super nice. It's just making sure that it is making the eyeshadow stick, and go ahead and just keep pressing onto the eye. And what I like to do now, just to make sure that I do blur this out and there is a very nice gradient, there's no harsh lines, I'm going to go back in with the Morphe R39, and I'm going to go ahead and pack that shade Tongue Pop, that very peachy shade that we placed on the eye earlier. I'm going to go ahead and put that right on the outer corner with the packing motions again. So go ahead and just pack that on the outer corner. And then packing, and then I'll do little like swiping back and forth motions just to make sure we're blending out anything that might be looking too crazy or harsh. Okay, that's looking cute. And whatever left is on the brush, I like to dust off, and I'll just run it through the crease again just to make sure there is a gradient, nothing harsh. And go ahead and go back in with that very first brush we used on the look today, and go back over the edges with no extra product. And once again, that is the R37 from Morphe. Go ahead and just blend this out, going over the edges, making sure it looks cute, nothing's crazy. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. And let's get started on that. So to get the lower lash line started, we're going to go ahead and go in with the Sonia Kashuk brush from Target. It looks like this. It is an angled brush. I like this one because it is super sharp, which means you can get really precise on the lower lash line. This is a really cute shade. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade from the Jeffree Blood Sugar palette again. We're going to take this one here. This is going to be called Coma. And we're going to go ahead and take that on the lower lash line. So we're going to go ahead and just drag this on the lower lash line. Just being very tight with it. And we're going to go ahead and just follow the lash line as close as possible, right under that water line. And what I kind of like to do with no extra product, I kind of like to just wiggle the brush on the edges of that shadow we just placed down, just to kind of blend it out a little. And we are now going to dip into this super fun, beautiful, like vibrant purple. It's called Root Canal. It's in the outer corner here. So we're going to go ahead and just put that on this angled brush. We're just going to dip into that. And we're going to go ahead and put that right on top of that Coma shade we just placed on the lower lash line and start to blur that out, or blow it out, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and just start to... So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get real festive and real cute. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera though. I'm going to go ahead and just throw on some lashes, or actually curl my lashes and just put on some mascara. I will be using I'll be using this one. This is just like the sample size they gave me at Sephora. Go ahead and I'm just going to use this on my lashes and just use a Sephora curler. Sorry, that was me dropping my eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and just curl my lashes, use that mascara. And I'm going to throw on, these are the, I don't have the box, I lost it. The Nicole Guerrero lash is like this. It's her collab with Ardell, I believe. And it's just like a super like spiky, chunky lash. And it like kind of flares out on the outer edge to give you that cat appearance. This is a little e.l.f. Mascara. I learned about this from Katie Lusterlux on her page. I seen that she recommended this, so I picked it up and it's pretty cute. I like it. It's very dark. It's very easy to work with. Really cute, very sharp and precise. So if you are looking for a good eyeliner and you are on a budget, check this out. I did get this at Target, so shout out to e.l.f. for that. So let me go ahead and put these lashes on and throw on some mascara, and I'll be right back. And we'll throw on also a lip. Right back, people. Alright guys, I am back. We threw on those lashes, and also I threw on an inner corner highlight. I wanted to just pump it up a little bit. So I went ahead and used that Revlon Photo Ready glitter that I've always used in the past. I just threw that on in the inner corner. And for the little gems, I just used like these little ones. You can get these. I seen these at Walgreens the other day actually. I just used these with a little bit of my clear duo glue. You can pick that up at Walgreens as well. And I just put those on, and it just gives like a little more like pop, a little more flair. And I went ahead and, like I said, I used my e.l.f. Black eyeliner for my wings, and I love how sharp they are. Like, I prefer this type of eyeliner over a felt tip pen. I feel like I get more control with this. Felt tip pens, I feel like a lot of times like skips. Like, it's not a consistent flow of product, if that makes sense. And I also threw on a lip. I went ahead and threw on the Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin Liquid Lip, which is pretty cute. I'm loving it, and that is drying down, but I feel like it just may need a little gloss. You know, I'm a very wet lip type of lady. I like my lips nice and wet. All forms, that is. I guess there's a tongue pop. I guess if that counts as a tongue pop. I don't know. Does it? Let me know. Let me know. We're going to take the Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. We're going to go ahead and place that onto the lips. Right on top of that Iluvsarahii gloss. Just to step it up even more. Pop it on. And damn, bitch, you are cute AF. You are ready to hit the night. You are ready to just let them have it. We are like very sunset, very warm, very you can't talk to me, bitch. So just to go ahead and make sure that everything is super set, that we are really wet, and we're just looking the most gorgeous we could ever look, we're going to go ahead and take our MAC Fix Plus, and we're going to go ahead and just drench it, baby. Just let it all just squirt me in my face. So go ahead and just let them girls know. Bitch. Again, we're going to go ahead and take some of our Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Cocoa Bling. If you don't know what it looks like, it's in a little container. We're just going to put a very little on the cap. And shout out to Mac Daddy for this product. You are a genius. This is amazing. We're going to go ahead and take a little of that on that packing brush. Very little. Tap it off. And we need a little glow under the brow bone. She's looking very lifeless, and she needs just a little something in hell. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and all the other saints. Everything is falling. So I like to just put it on the high point there, just to bring the most light and depth there, and focus to the eye. And bitch, do you see that? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Angel, Mac Daddy, for that. So go ahead and just dab into that a little more, tap off the extra, and just place it on the highest point of the brow, where the arch is at. And don't pull it all over, because that's gonna like just bring focus to the entire eyebrow. We just want this clean arch. Well, me preferably, that's what I like. I just like to focus on my arch. If you want the focus on everything, then you can place the highlight all underneath your brow if you want. Bitch, go crazy, have a party, do whatever you want. So as you can see, that just add like a little va va voom. That's what I have also on my cheeks, on my nose, and now on my brow bone. But as you can see, she is blended. She is everything. That light is beaming, that highlight, that lip. Girl, we are giving it to you. Like, you won't get this anywhere else. Like, I just want to say, if you haven't guessed it already, this collab by Jeffree Star, the Blood Sugar Palette, is a definite must for me. If you're able to pick it up, definitely do so. I know it is sold on his website. I'm not too sure about Beautylish or Morphe yet. But I'm pretty sure Jeffree will keep you posted about that. But definitely, if you guys are able to pick up this collection, definitely do so. The palette's amazing. I didn't get any of the lip products, unfortunately, but I most likely will. But I was really excited about the palette. And also, the bags are amazing. Can you see how pretty this is? Definitely sick. I'm not too sure if those are in stock, but definitely check out his website, and they'll let you know. But yeah, this collection, you guys, is amazing. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for always being here. Everything will be listed down below. Leave your comments down below. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. And just again, thank you guys for always being here. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I liked creating it for you. Very different for me. Very cute. I love it. But anyways, you guys, thanks for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And if you guys are new, thank you for sticking around, and here's to the next video. I love you guys. And remember, be cute, be that boss, and stay poppin'. Bye.